What's up, YouTube? Angry Jackalope Robrix. I'm back. I'm here to talk about some things that have, I kind of racked my brain to think of some stuff to talk to you guys about. And one thing that really drives me nuts are wasteful people. Um, I hate wasting food because there were periods in my life where I was hungry. Um, my mom did a really good job of always making sure we had food on the table. And for the most part, growing up, there was always stuff there for us. When I left home, though, I was happy to leave home. I was anxious to get my ass out and become a man and all this other stuff. There were quite a few times where, man, I was stretching. I was stretching some fucking money to make ends meet. And I was hungry as fuck. Eating like fucking cup of noodles and some other bullshit. And there were a few times I just was waiting a day or two for some money to come in, and I was hungry. And I'd go hang out at a friend's house and try to mooch some fucking food because I wasn't very good at budgeting my money in those early days. Anyway, one of the things that bothers me though, like there was a time I took my wife to this buffet, and it was a real top-notch buffet. And here's this fucking lady in her little bunny outfit, snow bunny outfit, got the little fur collar thingies, and she's got her kids there, and they're eating, and the kid had just piled a ton of shit on her plate, right? And the kid ate, like, let's just say for fucking argument's sake, this is a fucking entry on this is part of the buffet, just in one of the things. So instead of the kid taking a sample of something, just a little bit to bring back to the table to try. No, kid loads the fucking plate up, right? And I hear the mom say this. The kid tries to bite and goes, "Ooh, I don't like this." The mom goes, "That's fine. You don't have to eat it. We'll just throw it away. Just keep grabbing what you want to try, and that'll be that." Instead of correcting her, saying, "Well, honey, you should have only got a little bit of stuff and try it, and then go back. We're at a buffet. You can go back as many times as you fucking want." So this kid basically wasted a plate with about this much fucking food on it. I kid you not. And that shit hurt my soul because I used to volunteer at homeless shelters, and you know that's not even an indicator of poverty and starvation. You look in other countries where motherfuckers are starving, right? And here this kid is throwing away enough food because the kid did 3 fucking plates like that, and it was fucking really starting to piss me off. And I'm just looking at the mom like, you're a dumb bitch, for real. And that part of the reason I'm fucking fat too is, my kids will be eating, we'll go out to eat or something, and they'll have a plate, and I know if we bring it home as leftovers, they're not gonna fucking eat it. And so I'm like, man, I'm upset on 2 points. One, it's a boatload of food, and two, it's expensive fucking food, right? And so let's say it's like a crab Alfredo or something. I'm like, fuck. At least eat the crab. Don't throw the fucking crab away. That was the expensive part of the meal. So I've traditionally, I'd reach over and fucking finish off their fucking plate. And this magnificent physique you see in front of you is kind of partially to do that's due to that. So anyway, one of the things I've done recently is said, you know what, fuck it, I can't be responsible for that shit. I just can't do it anymore because it's not healthy. But it does bother me the sheer amount of food that is wasted every fucking day, and it just kills me. It just kills me. But anyway, I just wanted to share that with you. That's a little micro, mini, tiny, teeny, tiny rant, right? Wasteful fucking habits. We waste a lot. We waste water. We waste electricity. Waste our time. It's just a wasteful lifestyle that we've become accustomed to. And I gotta tell you guys, You can listen to me and believe me when I say this, or you could just say, "Ha, he doesn't know what he's talking about." This lifestyle, this American lifestyle, is not sustainable. It's not sustainable. There will be a reckoning at some point where we will all sit back collectively and say, "Fuck, remember the good old days when we used to get this, this, and this, and this, and oh, it was so fucking easy and it was fast, and we threw half that shit away and blah blah blah." We'll pay for that. We're gonna pay for that one day. We're and that is one of the few things that kind of pops in my head late at night, laying there thinking, just waste. It's just wasteful. Wasteful, wasteful, wasteful. Anyway, that's it for this episode. If you like the show, please like it. Please share the videos with people you think will be receptive. Not everybody's going to dig the show. In fact, I think I got a 50-50 like. You either like me or you fucking hate me. It's just one of those type of things. But share with the people you think will be receptive to some of the stuff we talk about. And we'll go from there. Yeah. Anyway, until next time, please be good to each other. What's up, YouTube? Angry Jackal up here, Rob Ricks. I want to talk with you about being in a moment. Not dwelling on the past and not being fearful of the future. I am a kind of a weird dad. I don't sugarcoat shit for my kids. If they ask a question that has a rabbit hole that goes down to dark places, I kind of let them know beforehand. Be careful with this question. You might not like where it goes. And we talk about different things. We talk about society. We talk about hypocrisy. We talk about corruption. We talk about all kinds of different things. Talk about politics, human nature, all kinds of stuff that maybe most parents wouldn't feel comfortable talking to kids about. But me, I give less than a fuck. I'm not ashamed. I'm not embarrassed. If the kids ask me a fucking question, I give them a fucking answer. But that can lead itself to depression in a way, right? Because if you look at certain things and you look, like me and my daughter, we'll talk about things like water and what will eventually happen with water. And, she gets a little bit like, oh man, that sucks, And what I recently had a conversation, me and my wife and my kids, we had this conversation about balance. The natural way of learning, you fuck up thousands and thousands of times, right? Learning how to walk, learning how to crawl, learning how to talk. You fuck up an uncountable number of times. It's just fucking ridiculous, right? You get into school and you start learning, oh, if I don't answer this correctly, I'm going to be ostracized by my friends and the teacher and all this other stuff. And so suddenly your learning shifts from natural learning to this artificial fucked up level of learning. And it creates this regret. Like when you're a baby and you fall down and you don't learn how to walk or whatever, you don't sit back and regret the times that you fell down. But as you get to a certain phase of development, you start regretting some of your decisions you made in the past. And Lord knows I have made a boatload of bad decisions, but I'm cool with it because at the time I did the very best that I could with what I had, and I don't regret it. It's not like I have a magic time machine where I can go back and fix those things. In fact, my kids asked me, if you can go back and change one thing, what would it be? I said nothing. I would touch absolutely nothing, because going back and changing just one fucking event could alter everything. I might not have my kids. I might have had something more drastic happen. It's not my place to sit there and stress about it. So anyway, I don't dwell on the past. I don't think about it. I learn from my mistakes in the past, and I make sure I don't make those same mistakes, but I don't sit there and beat myself up. Now let's talk about the future. I don't sit there and go, oh my God, this is going to happen, and then stress every day. I note it. I think of possible solutions. I implement those solutions if I can. And I try to make sure I have the maximum amount of redundancy to be able to handle any of the situations that I think are survivable. And then I go, great. And then That's my worst case. And then I go, this is where I hope everything will be at. I hope my kids will go to school, hope they'll graduate, hope they'll get a career, hope they'll find somebody to love, hope they get married, hope they have kids, hope they grow older. You know what I mean? That's ideal, but at the same time I also have this contingency just in case. So I try to tell my kids it's important to be in the moment right now. Pay attention. If you're worried about this and you're thinking about this too much, you don't know what's going on right here in the middle, the present. That's how you can get caught slipping. If you're just walking around like this and you're not noticing the guy over there with a knife that's walking up to you like this, well, you got nobody to blame but yourself in that regards. You know what I mean? It's much better to be sitting there looking, note a possible threat, analyze the threat. Oh, it's not a threat. Enjoy the moment, right? Oh, look at the pretty flowers. Look at how wonderful the weather is. Oh, this breeze that's just coming through with the salt air from the ocean is amazing. Capture those moments. Store them away in happy memories. That way, if something bad does happen, you at least have something that you can look back to fondly and say, those are great. Like embracing a simple soda, right? It's warm out here in the garage. This is very cool to the touch. Fizz is great. It's nice and cold and refreshing. Outstanding. It's in the moment. I'm enjoying this. There may come a time in the future this doesn't exist. So better enjoy it now. Right? Embrace the moment. Because guys, we never promised a tomorrow. Half my fucking friends I grew up with are dead. That's a scary thought when you think about it. So enjoy the moment now. Enjoy the people that you love around you. You know, don't beat yourself up too much over the past. The past is the past. Hopefully you learn your lessons from it and you don't repeat it. And looking to the future, you know, prepare for the worst, pray for the best, hope for the best, and go from there. All you can do, right? All right, guys. If you like it, please subscribe. Tell your friends. Until next time, please be good to each other.